So we're gonna be rocking side to side to start with. Hopefully you have some water too, because you should be hydrated. And we're gonna rock side to side. You can even start doing those small circling motions. So I like to circle one direction and then the other. And I even kind of let my knees come wide out and then I pull in. And that kind of stretches and pulls and massages. And you're like, oh yeah, I could do this move all stinking day. So we'll go one more circle each way or just rocking each way. And then we'll do our old standard. We're going to hug our right knee to our chest. Left leg is out straight, and you're just going to rock or rock. Don't rock. You're going to go side to side. I'm getting my words all mixed up. So try to stretch out those legs the best you can. If you want to have one foot down on the ground to help that lower back, you can. Because remember, you're warming up, and it doesn't have to be extreme. Right? If we were doing an extreme Pilates class, I'd be sure to say in the email, today's workout is extreme. No, I wouldn't tell you that because if I did, nobody would click that link. So you're gonna go one more to each side, and then we'll have one of our legs up straight. I don't care which one you start with. We're gonna pull behind that hammy or calf, and we're gonna alternate there. So on these, we're gonna go a little bit slower. Try to kind of pull and hold for about 3 seconds, and then switch, right? Really trying to lengthen out those hamstrings, lengthen out those calves, and just moving. And it should feel good. So nice and slow and controlled. Remember, the leg you're not pulling towards you, it can be down to the ground if you want it. Right? Stretch out those hamstrings. Hamstrings are so important, it's not even funny. And they get so neglected, right? Everybody focuses on their glutes and their quads, and hamstrings are like, hello. Let's go one more to each leg. And then we're going to bend our knees, feet are flat. We're going to go into our slow and controlled crunch. So hands are behind our head, elbows are wide. Exhale, we'll lift up. Inhale, coming back. So remember, try to let your head, as best as you can, rest in those hands, okay? So I like to lace my hands and then put your hands right on the base of your skull. And then if you have your thumbs under your ear, it kind of makes a neck hammock, right? So if your neck is really tight, try the neck hammock out. See if that can't help you relax. And it's slow and controlled. So you want to try to get those shoulder blades up off the ground. You're lifting into your crunch, right? You're feeling good. And as we're crunching, you're going to bring one knee towards you. Your head comes down, that leg comes down, and you're going to alternate. So we're not doing a bicycle crunch. You're doing a march and a crunch, right? See if you can bring your knee all the way to your nose. Can you kiss it? I don't know. I can't. Because I'm warming up. That's why. I can't do all my fancy Pilates tricks during warm-up. Otherwise, you guys would be like, she needs like ankle weights on, you know? Oh, yeah. So you're doing a great job. We're going to go one more to each side, then we're going to hold our crunch. So here's one. Here's two. You're going to stay in your crunch, and we're marching our legs, okay? So try to keep your head and neck relaxed. You should feel this move in your core. Your abs should be on fire right now, and your back should be flat to the mat, okay? So holding onto that crunch, if your neck's feeling tight, you could have your head down. As long as you brace your abs and keep those core muscles tight, I don't really care. We got about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go more into a little core bracing with our legs. So we'll go one more to each leg, then we're gonna relax our head down. So a little bit simpler of a move here. You're gonna keep your left leg bent and on the ground, right leg's gonna be up straight. So we're keeping our lower back down. You're gonna inhale in, exhale, that leg comes down, nice easy inhale comes up. So hips are staying down. Your main focus is to keep that core tight, right? So with your hands, you can even use your fingertips just to gently press on the core and make sure it's engaged, right? You have muscles there, right? People try to tell me all the time, I don't have a core. You have a core, right? No one's thinking like, hey, when you touch your abs today, you should have a six-pack. I don't have a six-pack, and that's because I like to eat food, right? You're doing a great job. We're gonna do two more, and then we're gonna do a different position. So on your next motion, keep your right leg up. You're gonna exhale, come wide, inhale, come back. So on this, try not to let that left hip move, right? Your right leg might start to burn at this point, that's okay. You're using your core to control your leg, right? So you're letting your leg come as wide as you can and back. If you weren't using your core, your hip would just fall off. You'd get Barbie doll syndrome. Barbie doll syndrome, I'm telling you. That's where your hip just pops off. Aha. Okay, we're gonna do three more here, and then we're gonna switch legs. There's one, Here is 2. Here is 3. Relaxing our right leg down, still keeping our core tight. Left leg is up. Exhale, it comes down. Inhale, it comes up. Remember, you can even try to see if you can fit your hand under your mat and back. If you can fit your hand under your back, you better tighten up that core more. Right? Imagine I'm there and I'm going to come up to you. I'm going to punch you in the stomach. Right? If your core is tight, you'd be like, Mary, your punches are so weak because my core is so strong. So it's nice and controlled. This is not a fast movement. Take your time with it, right? It's not super crazy hard, and that's okay. So we're going to keep our left leg up. Exhale, you're going to come wide. Inhale, coming back up. So all the core control here, right? Your core is controlling that leg. Try to go slow and controlled, right? I know it's fun. It's like a windshield wiper here, right? Yeah, right? We're going to go 4 more. There's 1. Here is 2. Here's 3. Here is 4. We're going to relax our legs down. We're going to do a few bridges just to get our hamstrings engaged. So just nice, normal, easy bridges. Exhale, we're going to press on up, squeeze our glutes, nice and easy back, right? So just pressing up, squeezing, and feeling good about the move, right? Yeah. So now as you exhale and lift up, you're going to bring your arms up straight, and they'll come back down. Okay, arms come up straight and back down. So you only have to have your arms come to about right above your shoulders and then back, right? It's kind of like you're doing the wave here, like woo, right? Squeeze those glutes. Try to keep those arms nice and strong, fingertips pointed to the ceiling. Every time you press up, you better be squeezing. I don't care what you're squeezing, core, abs, I guess abs and core are the same, but glutes for sure, right? And so now what you're gonna do, we're gonna hold our bridge. Arms are gonna stay up. You're just gonna let your arms come wide and back. So you're keeping your arms nice and straight. You should be holding up in that bridge and squeezing your glutes enough that it burns. And you're controlling your arms here, right? So it's not a wacky, wild movement. You're not trying to go as quickly as possible, and that's okay. You got about 15 seconds here. We just want to get those shoulders moving and get our chest to warm up here. Okay, you got 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Go ahead and do 1 more. And 1. Relax on down, and we're going to go to our hands and our knees. So we're going to do a few bird dog motions here. So warm-up's going to get a little bit tougher. So what you're going to do, you're going to have left arm, right leg. You're going to start on the floor and then lift. So down to the floor, lift. Down to the floor, lift. So it's just nice and controlled. You're pointing that toe. Your core is staying tight. You're just coming down and lifting. Down and lifting. And in about 5 seconds, we're going to do a wide motion. So keep your arm and leg up. You're going to exhale, come wide. Inhale, come back. So this has to be done slow, right? This is one of those moves. It's going to test your core. Your core is controlling your arm and leg. If you feel too unbalanced with your arm and leg up, you could just do your leg. Okay, you're doing a great job. We're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to combo. There's 1. There's 2. So still staying on the same side. You're going to start on the ground. You're going to lift, come wide, come back, come down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. You got 10 seconds. Lift, wide, back, down. Let's do 2 more. Lift, wide, back, down. 1 more. Lift, wide, back, down. We're going to switch. So you've got right arm, left leg. You start on the floor. We're just lifting up and back. Okay, so just up and down. Nothing else added into it. Control, control, control. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. In 10 seconds, we'll go wide. Okay, make sure your head's not hanging down. Try to look at the front of your mat, right at your fingertips. Whatever is more relaxed for your neck. So you're going to keep your arm and leg up. You're going to come wide, pull back in. So I feel a heck of a lot more balanced on this side. I don't know about you, but this feels way more normal to me. You guys are doing a great job coming wide and back, controlling that arm and leg. We have 5 seconds until we combo. So you're coming wide and back. Let's do 1 more. Okay, so starting down on the ground, we're going to lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. You got 10 seconds. Lift, wide, back, down. Lift, wide, back, down. Do 2 more. Lift, wide, back, down. We got 1 more. Lift, wide, back, down. And relax. So the next one here, you have 2 variations. We're going to do a spider plank. So option number 1 is you're on your toes and your hands. You're going to step your same foot to your same hand. You come back and go to the other side. If you're to modify, you're going to have your knee down. You would still step. You'll come back and step. So you can have your knee down if you need it. If not, you're on your toes, and we're going slow. It is not fast. Ready? And go. So same foot, same hand. Kind of hold for a second. Come back. Same foot, same hand. So you should feel your hip flexors open up on this. Right? Hip flexors are just right in front of your quad, and they're going to be tight on everybody because that's just how they roll. Okay? So on your next motion, you're going to step up to that same hand. You're going to open up your arm towards your leg. Right? Then you're going to come back down. You'll step back, go to your other side. Open up towards that leg. Come back, step back. So remember, if you're on your knee, you can still do the same motion. Okay, taking your time. If you go really fast, you might fall over. I don't want you falling over. Heavens, no. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 1 more to each side. Okay, so here's 1. Twist up, look at that hand. Come down. Here's 2. Twist up, look. Come down, step your leg back, relax. So grab a quick sip of water and get your dumbbells ready. So for our first set, we will be kneeling. So if you want to roll up your mat for your knees, you can. If kneeling on your knees hurts, you'll do this motion standing, okay? So grab whatever weight you want. This first one is a little bit more shoulder, so if you have lighter, that's okay. I'm going to kind of alternate between heavy and large, so I'll let you know when I switch. So what you're going to do, your weights are going to be at your shoulder. I'm going to show you a side view. So you're going to hover down so your hips are right above your heels. You'll come up, punch, punch, hover, punch, punch. If the hovering hurts your knees, just take it out and do punches, okay? Ready? And go. So you're going to hover. You'll come up, punch, punch, hover, punch, punch. So core is tight, body's not moving when we punch. You're not letting your butt rest on your heels, okay? Every time you come up, squeeze those glutes, squeeze the core, and stay nice and strong. Of course, I know you would anyways. Okay, you're doing a great job. Remember, if the hovering hurts your knees, you don't do it. It's still gonna work you, I promise. Just remember, I won't ever give you an easy way out. That's not the way I'm programmed, right? I won't ever give you an easy exercise. Okay, you got 30 seconds, nice and controlled. Right, so we're getting a little bit of quad action here. Lots of multi-movements here. 15 seconds. You're doing a great job. Sound effects are encouraged, right? Let's do 1 more, coming down. Punch, punch. You're gonna relax. So our next motion, we're gonna be in a plank. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have your weights. You have 2 options. So our knee, that's gonna be down. We're gonna use that arm. So you're on your toes. You're gonna drop your right knee down. You're gonna do a kick back. You'll come up. You'll switch, left knee's down, kick back. So it's kind of like you're doing this motion with your legs. The knee that's down, you do a tricep kick lift. Okay, so I'll walk you through it if you can. Start on your toes. If you need to modify, you'll just switch knees and which legs out. Okay, so you're gonna go feet out. You're gonna drop your right knee down. Right arm does a tricep kick back. It comes down, you push into a plank. Left knee comes down. Tricep kick back with the left. Push into your plank, and you're just switching basically into a tripod plank here. Okay, if you want to make it harder, just have that knee hover. I don't want to have my knee hover though, heck no. Just remember also, the leg that's down is the arm that you use. So if that knee's down, that arm's working. Okay, and you're going side to side, nice and controlled, right? This uses a little bit of brain power, so it's not fast. Okay, so take your time. There's a lot of moves to this because you're going into a plank and you're moving your legs and arms. Right, we're gonna see how smart you are today. Did you drink your coffee? I hope so. I did, that's why I can do this move. Right, you gotta always hope I know my right and left. And if you're falling over, chances are you're using the wrong arm. Okay, you're going side to side still. We got 30 seconds here, so plenty of time. Right, it's a little more complicated, moving a little slower, so we gotta do it longer. That's the rules. Okay, you're doing a great job. Taking your time, step by step. You don't have to keep up with me. You can go at your own pace. That's why we're doing it timed. As long as you keep moving, that's all I care about. Okay, we're gonna go one more each side. Here's one, take them back, coming down. Here's two, take them back, coming down. You're gonna relax, and we're coming back to a kneeling position. So what you're gonna do, your right arm is gonna hold a bicep curl, and you wanna have your elbow away from your body, kind of holding a 90 degree this whole time. You're gonna curl and press with your left arm. So your right arm is doing an isometric hold. Your left arm is doing the work, okay? Go for it. So remember, you could do kneeling. If you prefer to stand, that's okay too, right? Do what you need to do. I won't yell at you, I promise. You're here working out with me, that's all that matters. Okay, so it's holding on to that posture, hold on to that weight with your right arm, okay? So try to make sure that your right arm is working, right? Try not to tuck that elbow back too much. We want to have our arm a little bit extended because that makes it more fun, doesn't it? Sure does. Okay, nice and controlled, a nice 90-degree angle with our right arm. That's the goal, right? Isn't that the dream come true? This is what they call like the grocery carry. You're gonna be so strong, you can carry the groceries in one trip just because you're doing this isometric. Okay, you're doing a great job. We're gonna go 5 more. Here's 1, coming down. Here's 2, coming down. Here's 3, coming down. Here's 4, coming down. Here's 5, coming down, switch. Left arm holds, right arm is curling and pressing. Oh, my right arm just likes to do all the work for my left side. So right now my left side's like, oh, thank goodness. We didn't want to do that anymore. Right, and this isometric hold on my left side's kind of like holding Franklin, but he weighs a lot more than 5 pounds. So, you know, you guys are doing awesome. Just a curling and a pressing. Try not to let that left arm stick back too much, right? We want to keep it kind of bent, but extended, right? Talk about confusing sentence there. I know. So we're gonna go 5 more here. Here's 1, coming back. Here's 2, coming back. 3, coming back. 4, coming back. One more good one. 5, coming back. So we're gonna go back to our plank. This time you're gonna do a hovering plank. So I'm gonna show you your 2 options you have here. So if you can, you're gonna be on your toes. Your knees will be bent. You'll be up in a plank, and you would row with one arm and then the other. If that doesn't feel stable enough to you, you could have your knees down, hold into a plank, and row there. If you don't want to alternate, that's fine. Do one side at a time. I'll tell you when to switch. So a lot of options here. Whatever option you choose, guaranteed it'll burn. Ready? And go. Right? So if you can, you want to hover, keep your knees low, and go side to side. Okay? Right? So I'll be showing you all the movements. You keep on going that whole time. If that felt like too much, go to those knees, right? Drop those hips down, and you can still row. Okay? And you might not have good weights where it's easy to weight on it, so you could do one arm at a time. Okay? Do what you need to do to keep on moving through this movement. If you're doing one arm at a time, you're gonna switch arms. Okay, try to stay low, keep that back flat. And again, you don't have to go fast on this move. Okay, you're doing a great job. After this, we're done with planks, if that makes you happy. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Keep hanging on to your move. Got 10 seconds. You're doing a great job. Almost there, I promise you. Okay, we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. Grab a quick sip of water if you want it. And we are gonna be on our back to start with. So I'm going up to a little bit of a heavier dumbbell here. You don't have to, it'll still be hard. So we're gonna be doing a bridge motion. Your left arm is gonna stay up in the air. Our right arm is just gonna press up to start with. Then you're gonna turn your palm in with your right arm and you'll press up and down. So we're gonna do 10 of each and I'm gonna count you through. So left arm stays up strong, right arm is just coming up and down. We ready? So up in our bridge, right arm is gonna come down and up. There's 1, here's 2, coming down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here's 8, 9, 10. Now turn your right palm in, you're coming down and up again. 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your right arm up. We're going to our left. You're coming down. Here's 1. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palm faces in. You're coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're still squeezing those glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left arm stays up, back to the right. Aha, 1, 2, 3. Stay high in that bridge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palm is in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right arm's up, left arm's down. Up. 1, 2. We should just keep on doing this side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms in, coming down. 1, 2. Last set, I promise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to come to the seated position. So we're going to be in a reverse sit-up position. If you can, you're going to use 2 dumbbells. If 2 feels like too much, go down to 1. So you're going to stay tilted back. You're going to twist, twist, press up. So when you twist, I want you to keep your head forward. Okay, ready? And go. So you're going to twist, twist, press. Twist, twist, press. So if you needed to do it with 1 dumbbell, you'll go down to 1, you twist, twist, press, right? I went down to 1. I don't want to do 20 pounds. So going side to side and press, okay? So we're working those arms, you're working that core, and you're going nice and controlled. So you want your torso to twist, but I don't want your head following that weight. I want you to keep your head center. Okay, taking your time, step by step, right? Don't go too quickly because you still have another 30 seconds, right? You don't want to go too fast. If a weight feels like too much, do it without the weight. It's still going to work your body. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got 20 seconds here. Okay, pressing up, twist, twist, up. You got 15 to go. Oh, yeah. We're feeling good today. Sun's out. We're doing our arms. You can show them off to the neighborhood. Okay, we got 1 more. Twist, twist, press. Okay, relax. We got back to our back. We're in a bridge. You've got 2 moves that you're going to do. Move number 1, your dumbbells are together, and you're going to press up and down. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then your weights are going to come apart, and you're going to do reciprocating presses. We'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to repeat. So try to hold that bridge that whole time. If your back starts to hurt, put your back down. It's okay. So weights are together. Ready? And go. So weights come down your chest and back up, right? So try to keep your weights together as best you can. Inhale down, exhale up. You're in your bridge. You're squeezing your glutes, right? You're working your arms. You're feeling good. And you want to have your weights as close together as you can. You should act like you're squeezing those dumbbells together, okay? You have 5 seconds. Go ahead and do one more here. Arms are up. You're going to do reciprocating presses. So your arms are always moving, okay? That means they're never in the same spot. It doesn't have to be super fast. Whatever you feel like you can control, okay? And you're going side to side, still on that bridge. You have 15 seconds, and then we're repeating, right? Yup. 10 seconds. I promise my arms are burning. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights are together. Down to your chest and up. Repeating your first move. If you want to step it up a notch, go up onto those tiptoes in your bridge. Right? Why not? Might as well just burn everything out today. So keep your weights as close together as you can. You have 15 seconds, and then we're going to reciprocate, and then we're done with bridges. But we have a really cool surprise today. We're going to do a nice, fun ab burnout. Okay, arms are staying up, reciprocating. One comes down, and then the other. If you want, you could have your palms face each other, and you'll get a little more tricep. It's kind of up to you, right? Sometimes it hurts your shoulder if your palms are out. Sometimes it feels better to have palms facing in. You have 15 seconds, holding on to your rhythm, keeping those hips high. 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax on up. Oh yes, that felt good. Okay, so now I'm going down to my lighter weights. Right, I don't want to do anything crazy. So we're back in our seated position. You're going to stay tilted back. You're going to punch, punch, press. Isn't that fun? It's like we just did that. Okay, ready? And go. So you're going to punch, punch, press. So you could do this with one dumbbell. If you have one dumbbell, you would press, press, right? You just go out front, up top, okay? So do what you need to do. If dumbbells feel like too much at this point, don't use any. As long as you're moving, that's all we want, okay? So do what you need to do to hold on to it, right? I won't yell at you. I'll just be like, heck yeah, you burned those arms out today. You're doing a great job. We got 30 seconds, and then we go to our wonderful ab burnout. Because it really will be wonderful, I promise. At least I think so. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep holding on to that rhythm. You have 15 seconds. Right, and after today, you got an instant mood booster. You worked out. You're going to feel good. Right? It's something happy you can do for yourself today. You have 5 seconds. Here's 1, 2. Let's do one more. 1, up, and relax. Grab yourself some water. And we're going to get ready for our ab burnout. So, we've got a couple of moves here. It's basically going to be 2 moves that we're going to advance. So, one of the moves is going to be your triple crunch, where hands are behind your head. You'll crunch up 3 different levels. Our second move is going to be flutter kicks. So, I'm going to show you how to modify the flutter kicks if you need to. So, if you want to modify the flutter kicks, you would have one foot down, try to just do your tiptoes. And I'll tell you when to switch legs, but you'll do one leg at a time, okay? So just remember that. But we're going to start with feet on the ground, hands behind head, elbows are wide. You're going to crunch up 1, 2, 3, and come back down. Okay, so 3 different levels, nice and slow and controlled. Don't pull on that neck. Ready? and go. So you're lifting up 1, 2, 3, coming down slow. 1, 2, 3, coming down. So you should feel those abs shaking, especially if you're coming down slow. That's what we want. Your back is going to press into the ground. And remember, your hands are there to support your head. We want your core to work, not your neck to hurt. So if you feel it in your neck, try to relax that head back, right? Try to look more at the ceiling. Okay, so now you're going to hold your crunch and we're going to go into a flutter kick. So you're going to start with a small flutter kick. Ankles are just passing each other. So if you have one foot on the ground, you're doing a small motion right there. Pretend your other ankle's there. Okay, so it's not big, it is small and controlled. If you're doing one set at a time, go ahead and switch those legs. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can, right? You want your ankles, your knees, and your hips to all move together. Okay, we have 5 seconds, then we're gonna go to tabletop legs. You got 3, 2, 1, legs are in tabletop, back to your triple crunch. You're going 1, 2, 3, and back down. If you wanna have one foot down, that's okay. Still doing your same triple crunch, okay? So you can have both feet up or one foot down, one foot up, okay? Keep moving through that motion. 3 different crunches, and it doesn't have to be fast. You have 10 seconds, and then we're going back to our flutter kick, okay? You're almost there, 5 seconds. So on your next crunch, lift to level 3, hold, legs are coming up. Now you're doing a medium kick, okay? So a little bit bigger, don't go crazy. Do what you can control. If you have one foot down, I will tell you when to switch, I promise you. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible, lifting up nice and high, right? And go ahead and switch legs if you're doing one at a time. If you have both, keep kicking, keep it up. You're working hard, I see ya. We're almost there. 10 seconds, then our legs are gonna stay straight up. Right row, 5 seconds. Okay, keep both legs up as straight as you can. Back to our triple crunch. We're crunching up 1, 2, 3, and back. If you need one foot down, you know the drill. Put that foot down, okay? Try to have your legs up as straight as possible. Point those toes, squeeze those legs. You're still lifting up and crunching. This is an ab burnout. We are training those muscles to learn how to brace correctly, so it should be hard. If you're thinking, she's crazy, because I am. Okay, you're almost there. You got 15 seconds. Then we have our last set of flutter kicks. Okay, hanging on to it, 5 seconds. You're almost there. Lift into that crunch. We're going as big a kicks as you can. Okay, so if you're doing one leg, you're doing large, but one foot's down. Keep that back down. Legs are straight. Point your toes. Kick from your hips. We have 10 seconds until you would switch sides. If you're doing both legs, you keep rocking and rolling. You can even see if you can go faster. Switch legs if you're doing one at a time. Keep it up. Work that core. Hold on to it. Keep breathing. You are almost there. We got 10 seconds left. Kick, 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 kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Ooh, and there you have it. A nice little ab burnout. Absolutely fantastic.